The next thing we're going to tackle is setting up your events calendar, which looks like this right here. And in the event that you don't have this calendar tab or it's not showing this events calendar, let me show you real quick how to set up your menu in case you don't have that. So let's go to our menus tab, which we're on, and we're going to click on the main nav in case you're not there. And if you don't have this calendar one right here, what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down to custom links. We're going to hit /events/ and then you can call it whatever you want. We'll call it calendar. And then just hit add to menu. That'll be down at the bottom of your menu. Drag it to wherever you want it in your list. Right there, for example. And then hit save menu. In our case, we're not going to save it because we already have that there, but I wanted to show you how to do that. So to get to your events calendar, and we're going to leave this page here. Your events calendar looks like this. You've got a couple different options. You've got a calendar view as well as event list view. And your events are found under the Events tab, which is right under the Post tab. To start off with, you don't have any events. But the very first thing I want you to do before you start creating events is to think about your event categories. The categories are going to allow you to categorize some of your events so you can search by specific categories and not the entire calendar if you don't want to. So I'm going to go ahead and create a couple different categories for the Meiklejohn Elementary PTA. So I'm going to make one called PTA board meetings, and I'm not going to do any sort of descriptions, or the slug will automatically happen by itself, so I'm just going to say add event category. And I've got a couple other ones I'm going to add here. PTA events, PTA meetings, school dates, and school events. We put a lot of our school information on our website as well so that people know some of the major things that are going on without having to look it up on two different calendars. So now that we've added that, let's go ahead and start adding some events. So we're just going to go to add new, and you'll enter the title of the event. So we're going to call this one September PTA meeting. And I'll put in a quick description. This is a PTA meeting, so we'll click that. And then scrolling down, we've got the Events Calendar Pro information. So we want this one to be on September 13th, so we're going to click the date and click the 13th. And it's not an all-day event. This one is going to be at 7 p.m. and it's going to go until 8 p.m. If we want, we can add a venue in here, where it is and where it's located. If there's a cost, you can put that in there, etc. Once you've figured that out, and once you've entered all the information in, just go ahead and hit publish, and that will be added to your calendar. So if we now go and refresh the calendar here, you're not going to see anything under August because we didn't add it under August, we added it under September. So if we go to September, now you'll see the September PTA meeting with a description that we added and the dates and times. We can also click on event list and see that listed right here as well in the event list, when it is, when it starts, when it ends, and the information about it. If you want to go back to the calendar, just go ahead and click calendar. So I'm going to add a couple more events here real quick. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to add is the Meiklejohn meet and greet. And this is a school date as well as a school event. It's not something the PTA sponsors, but we're going to list that on there anyway. And the date for this is going to be the 18th from 4:30 p.m. until 5:30 p.m. And we'll go ahead and publish that. Now again, if we go back to the calendar and we go back, we refresh so that we're on August again, you will see the Meiklejohn meet and greet. And it says no description has been entered for this event, which is true. We didn't add a description for that event. Okay, so we're going to add another one, and this time I'm going to show you how to add an image as well. So we're going to add a new event, and this one's going to be the school's curriculum night. So we're just going to say curriculum night, and there's a little bit of information the school's provided us about it. There's 2 rotations. So this is a school event and a school date. And then let's go ahead and set our time. So this is the 1st of September, and we will say it's not all day. It's 5:30 p.m. until 6:45. Alright, and this time we're going to add an image to this. So we're going to hit set featured image, and I'm going to upload an image that we've already got saved from our hard drive of a little calendar. Alright, so we've got our calendar uploading here. And once it's uploaded, we're going to say use as featured image. We'll click that. It's not going to close this window, but you can just click outside of that window, and it's now down here. So if we hit publish now, and then go back to our calendar, and we go to September, this new event for curriculum night, now you're going to see that we have the description as well as that image in there, which is really kind of cool. So I'm going to go ahead and add a couple more events in here and speed this up a little bit, and I'll be back as soon as I finish adding a couple more events. Okay, so now we've added all of the dates we want to add for now. So if we go back and refresh this and go back to the calendar, see now that we've got this one with an image. Let's go to September and see if there's some more in here. Got quite a few in September. No image there, just gives an image. So it looks good. And that is how you update your calendar.